And welcome to round 4 of Sunday Night Futsal live on Channel 8 here from Hobart's Aurora Stadium. Tonight we've got the Nordic Kings up against some green team. It's been a tumultuous week for the Kings, hasn't it, Alan?
It really has. Of course, Oliver Burton moving to Guam.
Yeah, surprise move there. No warning to the team.
Of course, Woody just putting the vest on and putting his head through the armhole here.
Woodbury the first.
On Channel 8.
Woodbury's going to be the first in goals tonight. The Kings only with 5 players. Again,
great work by Juice
as they did earlier in the season, electing to not play Paul, just going with the 5.
Smart decision, I think.
I think so.
Good tactical nous.
And we didn't have the rights to last week's game, but Alistair Burton, rampant. 10 goals.
Got a visitor here in the Channel 8 press box here. King's Senator Darcy Pritchard. How are we tonight, Darcy?
Very well, thank you.
Looking sexy. Looking pretty in pink.
You would be wearing ribbons.
Having a few technical issues with our microphones here in the studio, unfortunately.
To recap, Darcy said, "I like cake, Colton are the best."
I can confirm that is what he said.
Yeah.
King's doctor, Justin Sproul. And there it is.
Great work by Stoneman there.
Slotting the Kings first. Woody looking positively bored in goals.
The keeper not really watching there, but what he will be watching, I know, will be tomorrow tonight, later on Channel 8.
That's right. 6:30 every weeknight.
Followed by a recent affair.
Stoneman loses it. And Woodbury lets through his first.
Been alerted by King's Senator Darcy Pritchard that Stoneman isn't wearing the official team kit. Of course, wearing the Guam shorts.
Perhaps in support of his friend Oliver.
A political statement here by Stoneman.
That'll be controversial, I'm sure. He has, speaking of Burdens, Alistair into the game.
The people of Guam, of course, constantly oppressed and very sad. Although I have heard that Guam has the world's biggest Kmart, so it's not all bad.
Oliver, of course, announced on Tuesday that he was making a trade to a team in Guam's Division 2 Social Futsal League.
Sorry, Nick, I'm just getting in breaking news here from the King's Senator Darcy Pritchard. Guam also has lots of snakes.
Lots of snakes.
A lot of snakes. Slither, slither. Oh, clever there, mate.
Oh, very clever, very clever. Endel not quite slotting it.
A wayward shot there by Burton. A real wide whiffy.
Didn't look happy with it.
Oliver and Alistair Burton, of course, brothers in Guam.
Oh, it's Stoneman with a follow-up as well. Which they'll need to do because with Woody in goals, there's not much protection.
Absolutely. Oh, the Stone one. Stoneman popping it in the Stones there. Stoneman still huffing and puffing after a blow to the Johnsons there.
Hopefully we see a few replays of that.
Of course, a lull has come over the Channel 8 press box here.
Sorry, I'm just taking in the wonderful atmosphere here at Aurora Stadium on this fine Sunday night here in the northern suburbs of Hobart.
It's the best game in town, as they say on Channel 8. Oh, opening here for the Kings.
With the rebound. And Alistair does it all.
Great selfish work by
Does it all by himself. Didn't even high-five Tim first, despite standing right next to him.
Very figurative blow to the groin there for Stoneman after a literal one earlier.
And almost getting another one.
Slightly wayward there.
Yeah, and let's face it, you can't blame him.
Not at all.
Reece Endel, out of nowhere.
The five-string king, the base ace, has really landed one there.
You just cannot script that sort of magic.
Not at all. Historic night here at Aurora Sports Stadium.
Is it?
Yes.
Why? And Endel strikes again within 30 seconds.
Trying to think of why tonight's historic, and I haven't come up with anything yet.
Well, that's unfortunate. Perhaps it will be historic after the Kings win.
I hope so. After the Kings deliver a right royal ass whipping. First and last time that expression will ever be used.
Our commentary, of course, as always, completely unbiased here on Channel 8 Sunday Night Futsal.
Always.
The best game in town. Stoneman's experience earlier, perhaps adding another meaning to the catchphrase, a whole new ball game. Stoneman just losing the ball in front of goals.
Certainly felt it right in the 3Ds, Stoneman.
And Woodbury with a save.
What?
Turns out he can play futsal after all.
You know, we ought to get a special guest up in the Channel 8 press box for the second half.
Perhaps we could do that. In fact, I can see in the crowd another Channel 8 celebrity. It's the It's the host of the Channel 8 cricket show.
Let's give him a bit of a wave. Hi down there. Oh! Work, Nick.
The Channel 8 cricket show, of course, panel discussion show airing at 8 o'clock on Thursday nights throughout the summer. Featuring a panel of experts and not so experts, including King's player, Tim Stoneman.
Ah, yes. You can't stump him. Really stole that from the Taz job. What's it called?
Oh, yeah, that's
Taz
right.
Thing.
Yeah.
We won you down our end of the crease with us. Old man has entered the field. Could he be the X factor for the green team?
Just careful, Alan. Just be careful. Don't want to say anything too controversial.
Oh, great pass there by Woodbury.
Beautiful. Just chipping away at the ball.
Chancellor is begging there. Of course, Adrian Doucet will be joining us in the second half. In the chat, yes, you will.
Up here in the Channel 8 commentary booth.
Host of the Channel 8 show, Getting Away. Actually, just recently travelled to Guam, and he has a lot of horrible things to say about it. So you won't want to miss that.
Perhaps Alistair Burden will be keen to watch that. Find out what his brother's in for.
Channel 8, of course, being telecast live in Guam. Hello to all
all of our viewers in Guam. Potentially only one.
I have to say, if you actually are a viewer in Guam watching this, please comment on the YouTube comment section. That would make my day. If you have the internet over there, I'm actually not sure.
Or you can tweet into the show, of course.
Sorry?
You don't have to have the internet.
In Guam.
Or you can live tweet into the show, of course. Hashtag Channel 8 SNS. Hashtag Sunday night futsal. Hashtag best game in town.
That's it.
Can't be much time left in the first half here. As Hayes.
Great work there by Hayes.
Is that his first of the season?
I think so.
Got to be happy with that, taking it to 6-1.
Green team really struggling to have any impact here on the scorecard.
Not much penetration. Where's Endel with his
Great
third?
work by Endel. Good work, mate.
Takes the Kings to 7-1 with his
Inspirational there by Endel. Great work.
third. Having a fantastic game tonight.
Great work there by Burden too.
Well, we don't need to be complimenting him too much.
Not at all. Well, he probably does have enough.
And there it is. The Kings up 7-1 at half time in a dominant first half performance. We'll be back after the break. Tonight's coverage, of course, brought to you by the Hazel Brothers group of companies.
Of course, next bit, Berto, we don't like to compliment him too much. He probably does have enough political pull to stop us from getting the best announced team award at the end of year dinner, and probably can stop us getting invited to that. So
That is a good
we should
point.
show him enough respect that
Now that
we
you
get an invite.
And welcome back to the second half.
It's some really unfortunate news here. Adrian Dusatoy has refused to join us.
Well,
His
that is-
exact words were, "I hate Guam, I hate Channel 8, I hate futsal, but I especially hate Guam."
Well, that is unfortunate.
I really don't know what to say.
Hates Channel 8.
Apparently,
Wonder how that's going to go down well with... How well that's going to go down.
may
with,
not get an invite to the end of year dinner.
You may not. How will that affect his position as host of the Channel 8 cricket show?
Bit of a worry.
Have we seen the last episode of Getting Away?
I mean, I can't imagine Stoneman hosting the cricket show alone. That would be the worst thing ever.
That would be awful. It'd be an entire half-hour show of carefully edited footage making Stephen Smith appear bad at cricket. That would take some careful editing.
It would. Kings really dominating here tonight.
They really are.
Really flexing their muscle.
The vast majority of the game being played in the Kings forward 50.
Oh! Kicks it higher than a giraffe's penis. Patient here by the Kings.
There
Great
it
work
is.
there.
Set up by James Woodbury.
One of the great goals of this season.
And the job finished by Alistair Burden in a rare example of him using teamwork.
Fantastic teamwork there by the Kings.
Now, it's only round 4 tonight. Is it too early to start speculating about end of season awards? Has Burden already sealed the Coleman?
Well, who knows?
Tim
Injury
Stoneman
could
doesn't
strike.
think so. Endel with 3 tonight.
Could be a dark horse. Too many numbers.
Reece Endel into goals for this second half. Perhaps a strategic move by Alistair to prevent him from scoring more goals.
Of course. And another run for the
And here he-
What are those guys doing?
And there's another one from Hayes. There's another dark horse on the team. Nick Hayes.
Absolutely.
Very hard-working member of the side. And there it is. Stoneman with, I've lost count tonight. 4 as well.
Oh, really?
And back on air here at Channel 8. Apologies, experiencing some technical difficulties tonight. score here at Aurora Stadium is 10-1.
Approximately, yeah. Make that 11.
Make that 11-1-ish, give or take. Or did they lose by a goal? I can't remember. It was
Sure that was a draw.
in round 2.
They should have won.
And Endel letting it go.
Because I just noticed that thing in the corner. Kind of looks like a penis. Look at a man's penis in the corner.
I'm not sure what your penis looks like. Maybe you should see a doctor.
Well, say here on Channel 8.
It's the best game in town, and Tim Stoneman showing us why with yet another goal. And yet another one.
Keep on coming. Great percentage booster here. A really great net run rate. Alistair Burden, of course, the Ben Dunk of futsal.
I'm sure that Adrian and Tim will be discussing that game between Tasmania and Queensland
Absolutely.
on Thursday night.
Of course.
Tim, known to be a passionate Queensland supporter, will be, I'm sure, very pleased with that result.
He'll be having a special guest. Elise Perry will be facing Tim Stoneman in the nets on Thursday night.
That will be terrifying for her.
Well, he says he'll be trying to smash her box. By hitting with the ball. Doing good there by the King.
I've got nothing to say to that, and
Really outclassing.
thankfully I don't need to with a goal.
Of course, the chip still. We better get back on the action.
The famous commentary box chip still in position, including, well, first of all, of course, the Sunday Night Futsal post-game show,
Of course.
hosted by myself.
The third half.
That's right.
It was Richard Carlton and Liz Hazel ringing you 30 minutes later on.
Besides sport, news and current affairs are our specialty here at Channel 8, of course. The morning will be non-stop reruns of 2.5 Men and other such terrible shows.
Mike and Molly tonight.
Mike and Molly, what a classic. What's your favourite Mike and Molly episode?
What kind of a question is that?
In all honesty, I've never watched a single episode either.
I never plan on it. I have to ask Adrian Dusser to read that in our post-match interview.
Fancy by Woody. Didn't quite pull it off, but that would have been up there for goal of the year.
Really would have. Burden, of course, blowing it off course.
Certainly one of his most spectacular misses of the season so far. And yet another one.
Man, beautiful.
That's just strong.
I don't believe it. Of course, sponsored by Chemist Warehouse.
That's right.
O'Brien's class. Putting Zimbabwe to shame.
And yet another one for Alistair Burden. And there it is.
Great.
Backing up last
clinical
week's
effort by the
convincing win with yet another one. And they don't waste any time here at
They
Aurora
really don't.
Stadium.
Let's go and interview Adrian. Hi, we're just here with Adrian Dusser today. What is your favourite episode of Mike and Molly?
I have never watched that show.
What do you have to say about your recent comments at Guam Futsal?
I did not say that.
Thank you. What did you say about Guam?
It's a nice place. Yeah, it's got the world's biggest K bar. You do it like.
A great performance here tonight. Who's your favourite Nordic Kings player?
Oh, it's a tough one tonight.
Just in general.
I think Woody with his
Yep.
back heel swag gets player of the game for me.
What is your favourite episode of Mike and Molly?
Mike and Molly, I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's a shit American TV show. And how do you feel about your brother moving to Guam?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, we're just over the moon tonight. Like, we came down, all he's not here. Fuck him.
That's right, Nick. I just can't even
Struggling there, Alan.
Fuck him.